Okay, we now move on to IELTS speaking part 2, and your topic is describe an energetic person that you know. You should say who this person is and all that. So mostly your cue card, yeah, it's all in present tense, right? So please, you can start now.
I have known a lot of people who are very.
The first thing is don't talk like this. Talk actively. You should be alert. Whatever. No, I mean in the actual exam, even they will put something else on your face also. Maybe there can be a shield on your head as well. So that's not the reason. If you are wearing a mask, you need to talk even louder because your voice should reach the examiner. Number one, and by the way, the problem is not with the volume. The problem is you're being lazy. Talk actively. Okay, in actual test, if you are lazy, then you will spend the same amount of money to take the test again. You should be active. So, let's start again.
Well, I know a lot of people who are very active and energetic, but today I want to talk about Mr. Ali. He works as a personal trainer at a gym in Defense Club. I came to know him when I joined the gym last year. He is very energetic and active as well. He is very good in nature as well because he guided me in a correct manner how to use and operate the machines, although as a beginner. And apart from that, he also paid special attention on my weight, although I have not paid for the personal services. So this indicates that he is not only energetic person but also a very helpful person as well. And he has a very active lifestyle because he works at a gym for 7 days a week, which means that he is putting a lot of physical effort. And apart from that, he go for jogging for 1 hour on a daily basis. So this makes him very energetic person, and I feel great about him because he is a source of inspiration for me, because by looking at his active lifestyle, I also want to adopt a healthy lifestyle.
All right, you have spoken for 2 minutes. You were broken in the middle of your cue card. And whenever there are pauses like this, examiners will move on to part 3. They will not allow you to think and see, and you took several pauses as well. So you should overcome this thing. And as you are speaking, I've noticed one thing, like there are some grammatical mistakes as well. Your cue card was in the present tense, and in initial talk was all in the past tense. He guided me, he taught me this and that. Actually, who this person is, how you know this person, why you think this person is energetic. Instead of saying he guided me, you should have said he guides me very well. He has trained me very well. He's given me some weight training. So you should focus mainly the present tense. But apart from that, these pauses are really, something. And at times you're taking a lot of, retakes. That's too much. So you should overcome that, right? Let's move on to speaking part 3. What kind of jobs need a lot of physical activity?
From my point of view, there are some jobs in which manual effort is required, so they are very demanding. A job like painters and plumbers, in which a lot of physical effort is required. Therefore, these types of jobs that need a lot of physical activity.
What's the difference between payment for physical work and payment for mental work?
I think there is a huge difference between these two works, because in physical work in my country they are not regarded valuable, and most of the people who involve in doing physical work, they paid less as compared to those
They are paid less
as compared to those who work for in some organization in which their job description involves a lot of mental work.
Can physical workers have higher salaries in the future?
Well, I don't think so, because in my country there is a mindset that people who involve in physical activities, they are not paid highly, because
People who get involved in physical work.
because they are not given special attention, but people who involved in mental.
The question is about future, so you should focus future. You are
Okay.
focusing only present. You are using present tense. And in part 3, examiner really wants to see how you tackle the questions, right? Do you think machines could replace manual labor in the future?
Well, from my point of view, I don't think so that machines will take place manual work completely, because there are some activities that need to be done by humans, like if we want to operate some machine, still there is a human effort that is required in order to operate that machine. So I think human will not be replaced completely by machines.
All right. Overall, it's fine, but you need to improve it. The first thing is you need to focus the cue card, especially the tenses in the
Okay.
cue card, and then pauses, repetition, and above all, lack of energy. You should be energetic. When you speak, your answers should be energetic. I didn't see any intonation thing. What is intonation? Your
high
answer,
and
yeah. So there is no
Sir,
intonation.
reading की वजह से आज बहुत
Whatever,
ज़्यादा
whatever,
थकावट
whatever.
है।
That's not the reason.
Okay.
Okay, you cannot blame one thing for another. So that is a separate issue. This is a separate issue. So looking at all these things at present, I'll give you 6.5, and this is the generous band I'm giving. It could be 6 also. Okay, yeah.